morning, everybody. How you feeling? My name is Steph Johnson, and I'm here with an incredible group of artists and musicians. This is Voices of Our City Choir. We are honored to be here today with our partners ACLU and ACCE. Let's go. What do you think, Barbara? Let's go. This is a song we wrote together. We are a community, our choir is a community of people impacted by homelessness, and every week we get together and we write songs. This song we wrote when we first started, and it got us the golden buzzer on America's Got Talent about 5 years ago. So this is their words, this is the message of hope that we're kicking off today. I hope you enjoy it.
A battle's going down with chaos all around. And a mother reassures herself everything's going to be all right as she steps in rhythm to the sounds of the sidewalk.
Listen
Yeah, let's go. I think I got it. But I don't want to. Hey man, what's going on, y'all? Hey, hey! Woo, yeah! Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Oh, brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we got to find a way. What? We got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. Sing with us if you know it. Come on. Hey, war is not the answer. For only love can hurt. You know we got to find a way. We got to find a way to bring some love in here today. All right, hey, picking lines and picking sides. Don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me. Boom, baby, boom, 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 yeah, boom, boom, boom. Where my people at? Hey, all right, now, Father, mother, everybody thinks we're wrong. Who are they to judge us? Yeah. Simply because our hair is long. You know we got to find a way. We got to find a way to bring some love. What's going on? 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 Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Oh yeah. What's going on? Tell me. What's going on? Get up now. What's going on? Tell me how you feel now. What's going on? Tell me what you want now. What's going on? Tell me what you need now. What's going on? Oh yeah. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Ooh, what's going on? Ooh, what's going on? Oh, baby. Oh my. I believe everybody is still asking what's going on. What's going on? Voices of our city choir. All right, here's an original song written by Voices of Our City. sweetest bright light shining in our eyes. We are like a fire burning, burning through the night. Oh, what of those with so much, but still feel unsure? Life is so much richer when I help you smile some more. Oh, see all those around you. Hear their words and listen to our sound. Put your minds behind you. Bring it and let us gather around. Hey, it's unity, it's community, it's you and me. Sing it with us. It's unity, it's community, it's you and me. Here comes your key change. It's unity, it's community, it's you and me. It's you and me.
Somebody help me out, everybody, I'll take you there. Somebody sing with me.
I'll take you there.
Come on, sing with me now.
I'll take you there.
Oh, 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 come on, help me. Take you there. Come on, somebody help me now. Oh, yeah. Oh, now play this melodica right now. Everybody, give it up. Big fat bass, if you wanna hear it, give it up now for a little upright Rob Thorson. Come on. Everybody stepping into their freedom.
I'll take you there.
And everybody using their voice like they should.
I'll take you there.
Everybody getting together in community. I know you would.
I'll take you there.
Everybody got it going out. I'll take you there. All right. Somebody.
I'll take you there.
Somebody help me, y'all.
I'll take you there.
Somebody tell a friend. Yeah.
I'll take you there.
Somebody tell a neighbor that we're here for you.
I'll take you there.
Neighbor for neighbor, that's what we do.
I'll take you there.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll take you there.
Yeah, right on.
One more? One more. Love train, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. People all over the world, join hands and start a love train, love train. People all over the world, everybody, join hands and start a love train, love train. Next up, then we make a turn. We'll be England. I never do the solo, but I'm gonna do it now. Tell all the folks in Russia and China too. Don't you know that it's time to get on board?
And let this train
Keep on riding,
riding on through.
well, people over the world, but
Join hands. Start a love train. Love train. People all over the world. Join hands. Start a love train. Love train.
All of you brothers over in Africa, tell all the folks in Egypt and Israel too. Oh, no, come on, please don't miss this train at the federal courthouse on a San Diego afternoon. Miss it. I feel
Sorry for you.
people over the world, join hands.
Start a love train. Love train. People all over the world. Join hands. Start a love train.
To the bridge, let me ride.
Let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride.
People over the world, join hands. Start a love train, love train. People over the world, join hands. Start a love train, love train. People over the world, join hands. Start a love train, love train. People over the world, come on, join hands. Tell the world, start a love train. Hey!
All over the world.
mission is to lift the voice of people that are going through it. And that's what's going on today, and we are so honored to be asked to come and sing today and be a part of this. How you feeling, choir? If you have something to do on April 9th, I want you to cancel it. Because we have a big sing-along concert at St. Paul's Cathedral. Our friend Bobby Cressy, the organist for the Padres, is playing with us. We've got horns, the band is in the middle of the cathedral, and hundreds of people come together to sing.
What time?
April 9th, 7 p.m., doors at 6:30, up in Bankers Hill. April 9, Voices of Our City. Anybody like yacht rock soul? This gig is for you, okay? And you'll be helping us support what we do, which is a creative community for people impacted by homelessness. We connect people to resources, housing, mental health support, but mostly joy. If you don't have joy, whatever you're doing is gonna fall flat. So we invite you today to step into your joy. Who's ready? Joy. Awesome. Thank you so much. You have a great rest of this program.
It's unions and Democratic Party, so we meet Wednesday.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the best day of your life. A day of resistance, a day of action, a day of community. Thank you so much for coming out today. We've got some great speakers for you. We've got some performances. Give it up for the Voices of Our City choir. That was amazing. So my name is Isa. I'm an organizer with ACE, the Alliance of Californians for Community Empowerment. If you're an ACE member, let me hear you. I see a lot of yellow shirts today. That makes me very happy. So ACE is a community organization. We're statewide. We have about 20,000 members across the state of California. And we organize around community issues. We go into the neighborhood. We ask people, what do you care about? And whether they want to fix potholes in the street or stop ICE from detaining their neighbors, we say the answer is to get organized. And we organize the people, and then they lead the movement. And that's all the people you see here today in the yellow shirts is leaders of the movement. Yeah, give it up for all the honking. So before we get started today, I'm gonna be inviting up Bobby Wallace to do a land acknowledgement from the Kumeyaay Nation. Is Bobby Wallace here? Okay. Great. Okay, everybody give it up for Bobby Wallace.
Okay, everybody. It's good to see everybody here today to stand up for what they believe in, because that's us in this point in time in history. Woo! You know, my people have been here for thousands and thousands of years. From Palomar Mountain to Ensenada, as far as San Quintin, to the ocean, to the desert. And I want to give gratitude and thanks, first of all, for the ashes and the bones of my people that are still under the ground right here and throughout this territory. Without those people, I wouldn't be here. And I pray for them. I pray for Mother Earth. I pray for everybody, even the bad guys. You know, I pray for them that they can see something within themselves and get over it. And I pray for myself last because I try to be humble and try to get through this day and the next day and the next day. So I appreciate being here. I appreciate being with all you people because we are all the same. We all bleed red. Nook know what? Let's do it, guys. I hope you don't mind if I cuss, but this is a bullshit time in history with a little ass president just doing what he wants across the world. And I don't like it. And I know you guys don't like it. These ICE people are crazy. They're doing things they shouldn't be, and they need to be gone. Let's hear it for that. Abolish ICE. Abolish ICE. Abolish ICE. Abolish ICE. Abolish ICE. Woo! That's it. You know, in this time in history, and I've been around for a few years, and I've seen things happen, and I heard that crazy-ass president today talking like, there's never been a time in history where everybody felt so good about themselves, and it's all bullshit. It is, and I'm sorry if I'm offending somebody, but I'm passionate about this. We need to stand strong. It don't matter what color or what you are, we have to be strong in this time in history and press on and make change. If we do not stand strong, the colonial mindset will breathe and it will grow. And we know this. We've seen it in books of how these people had done this before and they crumbled and fell. But you know, we need to sustain ourselves. We need to keep pushing on. We need to have a happy life. We need to love life. We need to love ourselves. We need to stick up for one another. So I appreciate the time here today. You know, I hope to see everybody at No Kings on Saturday. Who's gonna be there? Damn right we're gonna be there. And there's gonna be 80,000, 100,000. The people that will be there are the people that are supposed to be. Much love and respect. Take care. Nuke the what?
Thank you so much. Give it up for Bobby Wallace. I'm going to be inviting up our next speaker to talk a little bit more about one of the organizations hosting today's event. That is this really cool organization called ACE. I don't know if you remember mentioning them a little bit before. So I want to give a very special welcome to Mr. Michael Dunigan, Elder Michael Dunigan. One of my ACE members. Give it up for National City ACE.
Good morning. Buenos dias. My name is Michael Dunigan, and I'm a member of ACE, National City. I want to tell you briefly about ACE and why I joined ACE. In 1978, I was a sophomore at the University of Chicago. Before the end of 1980, I was homeless, psychotic, and alone, living on the streets of San Diego. I got off the streets in October of 1980. Reagan was elected 1 month later. One of the first things he did was cut millions off the disability rolls, and I was one of them. And I believe that my epic fall, and it was epic, was a call to ministry. And I fulfilled it by working in a pulpit for 28 years in the inner city of San Diego. And I am an ordained elder in the Church of God in Christ, one of the very rare white elders. Last summer, a young lady named Isa knocked on my door. She was curious about my experiences as a National City resident. Besides my cat, she's the first person who really asked me about this sort of thing. I told my story about having lived on the streets and about how hard it is for me to see more and more homeless people in my neighborhood. Because of what I suffered, it's hard for me to ignore that. There's something wrong about all this. I said that the city doesn't have a homeless problem. The homeless have a city problem.
That's right.
And she agreed. Because of her passion, commitment, and genuine concern, I joined, and I find myself amongst like-minded people. So what is ACE? ACE is a multicultural, multiracial community organization composed of neighbors helping neighbors, people who share the same experiences, organizing side by side. We focus on our issues like housing justice and dealing with corporate landlords or wealth inequality, putting people over billionaires. We fight for the actual American dream that has never really existed for people like us. Right now, that looks like coordinating ICE patrols and rapid response block by block in our communities. Everything we do is constitutionally protected, but we salt it with a little civil disobedience now and then. I like salt. That's my favorite part. Have you ever wondered why fish swim in schools? When a big fish sees a little fish alone, that's easy prey. But if it's a school of fish, the big fish has to really think twice. In ACE, our yellow and black shirts represent us as bees. When we get together, we become a swarm. A landlord dealing with a single tenant can easily exploit them and get away with it. But with a swarm of bees, a swarm of tenants, the landlord will be the one who is intimidated. As a swarm of bees, we become a force to be reckoned with. We can take on even the biggest of predators. Predators like corporate landlords, Palantir, Target, and Home Depot. We show up and we shut it down. We use our power to put pressure directly on the people in power. And we make sure that our local, state, and federal government listens to the demands of the people.
That's right!
Life is a struggle for survival and for quality of life. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link, but a swarm is stronger than its strongest member.
That's right.
So how would you like to join the beehive? Come talk to Isa, Jose, Anna's somewhere. There's Anna, and they'll get you organized.
That's right.
What's stronger than a fascist?
The power of the masses.
What's stronger than a fascist?
The power of the masses.
What's stronger than a fascist?
The power of the masses.
Fuckings! Quit killing my neighbors! Gracias.
Thank you so much for Michael Dunigan coming on up here and sharing his story. Give it up for Michael Dunigan. Elder Michael Dunigan. Up next, we have Joni Vargas, healthcare worker and member leader from the United Healthcare Workers. Give it up for Joni Vargas.
Hi, my name is Joni. I'm a healthcare worker here in San Diego, and change doesn't arrive quietly. It is demanded loudly, repeatedly, in public, until the world has no choice but to listen. That is why you are here today. That is why we are here. because when we continuously fight, we win. So I make no apologies for saying this again. A broken record repeats without purpose. What we do is different. Every time we show up, that is power. Right here, right now. And here is what still needs to be said. H.R. 1 funds ICE and hands tax breaks to billionaires and strips its health care from 3.5 million Californians. That is law, already signed, already taking effect. Look no further than our airports right now. TSA workers, federal employees are struggling to pay their bills because they haven't received a full paycheck, while ICE agents are being paid through H.R. 1 to stand in those same airports, same building, different priorities. That is not a coincidence, that is a choice. Hospitals are closing, workers are being laid off, and we are being warned in healthcare that California could lose up to 145,000 healthcare jobs. We know what healthcare collapse looks like. We lived it during COVID. That would be this, but permanent and by design. 30 million a year cut from Medi-Cal. And California leaders haven't matched that moment, so we did. We are out here collecting signatures for the California billionaire tax, a one-time 5% tax on roughly 200 billionaires whose wealth has nearly tripled in 6 years, while working Californians are one diagnosis away from losing everything. If passed, 100 billion over 5 years, 90% to healthcare, 10% to education and SNAP benefits. It's a backfill for the H.R. 1 that took from us. Now, someone will say, but what if the billionaires leave? Here's the truth. Billionaires move less than the average American. The data does not support that fear, and we need to call the argument for what it is, a distraction designed to make us worry about 200 people whose money makes money while they sleep, instead of the millions losing healthcare right now. Their money works without them. Our patients cannot. Let's also be clear. Those 200 billionaires received a tax break, a massive one, from the very bill gutting your coverage, my loved one's coverage, including my own. The billionaires' tax simply asks them to give something back. If you've signed, thank you. Tell everyone you know. If you haven't, I have petitions right here. Find me before you leave. We stand in solidarity with every person we care for, regardless of immigration status. That is not political, that is human. Care is a human right. Sign with us, stand with us. Enough is enough. Thank you.
Everybody give it up for Joni! Yeah, I don't really think we need billionaires in our state anyway. If they want to move, let them move. We're the ones who do the work anyway. Michelle says we need their money. We're the ones who make them rich to begin with. Up next, I'm going to be inviting up a very special guest, Deni, who's going to be speaking about his experience having been detained by ICE. And he's going to be giving a very special performance with his family, expressing through Haitian traditional dance the true spirit of resistance. So give it up for Deni.
Good morning. Mi nombre es Deni.
Hello, my name is Deni.
Salio de Haiti.
And I left Haiti.
En 2016 dejo mi país solo por cuestión de políticos.
In 2016, I left my country by myself for political reasons.
En 2017 llegó mi esposa por la misma razón.
In 2017, my wife came for the same reason.
Allá en Haití somos muy famosos como artistas. Este poder que tengo lo pone al lado de un equipo y tengo problema con otros equipos.
Back in Haiti, we're famous because we are artists, and our art puts us on one side and makes people on the other side angry.
Al fin del año 2016, como en septiembre, llegaron en mi restaurante y pidió a mi esposa para mí y no estaba yo y fueron en mi casa y me golpearon, me quebraron las piernas derechas hasta dejarme casi muertos. Me tiraron en la basura y me tengo conocimiento en un hospital en esta ciudad.
In 2016, they came to our business, to my restaurant. They came to my wife asking about me, and they beat me up, they broke my legs, and they beat me unconscious. I remember waking up in the hospital.
Con 3 meses escondido, sin ver a mi familia. Después de 3 meses en diciembre, como siempre, viajó en México. Mi familia tenemos un acuerdo y yo salgo de Haití para México.
So I was hiding for 3 months, and in December, my family and I decided that I would go to Mexico. So that's how I arrived in Mexico.
En 2017, ellos supieron que estoy en México y vinieron a buscarme y quebraron la pierna izquierda.
In 2017, they found I was in Mexico. They came looking for me, and they broke my left leg.
En este tiempo me quedaron en México, cambiamos de dirección, estábamos en el centro, fuimos en Gurupi, fuimos en Boulevard 2000, porque no queremos quedar en un lugar siempre para que nos encontráramos.
During the time I lived in Mexico, in Tijuana, we had to move around a lot because we were scared of being found in Tijuana. So we moved to different neighborhoods.
Somos una familia que siempre queremos morir en fuente de un libro. Aprendimos. En este tiempo conocimos a Espacio Migrante y conocimos también a Haitian Alliance, algunas organizaciones que nos apoyamos y también fuimos a estudiar allá. Ahora somos 2 ingenieros industriales.
We always think that we want to die in front of books. We love learning. So during our time in Tijuana, we got to know Espacio Migrante, Haitian Bridge Alliance, and other organizations that supported us. And we were also able to study in Tijuana. So now my wife and I are both engineers. Wow.
Ahora tenemos con la ayuda de las organizaciones, lo voy a decir algo, nunca para lo que están haciendo, porque hay beneficios. Ahora somos 2 especialistas en la producción y control de calidad.
So now thanks to all of these organizations and your support, so please, I want to tell you, never stop the work you're doing, because thanks to your support, now we're both professionals in quality control. Okay, in quality control.
Somos 2 bailarines. Yo soy un contador público. Hablo casi 5 idiomas, pero estoy estudiando inglés ahora. Pero todo gracias a usted. En octubre 15 de este año, del año pasado, 25, porque aquí cuando llegué nunca trabajé con otro grupo, con otra empresa, siempre trabajo con mi propio. con mi propio trabajo. Entonces, en 2025, era en 15, yo fui en Arizona para liberar una carga que tenía en mi carro y ahí me detuvieron el Border Patrol. En 15 de octubre pasé como 3 días con ellos en Yuma.
So now we're both professionals. I'm a public accountant. I speak 5 languages, and right now I'm studying English. So thank you to everyone who has supported me. Since I got to the United States, I always tried to work by myself. So I was working as a delivery person, and I had to deliver something in Arizona. And this was in October 15th when I was detained by Border Patrol in Yuma.
Después de 3 días me liberaron, me dijo que yo estoy libre porque tenía yo TPS, aunque también teníamos una tarjeta de trabajo por USCIS.
So after 3 days, I was freed, and they told me I was free to go because I had TPS, and also we had a working permit granted by USCIS.
Luego, 24 de noviembre, me detuvieron otra vez en la base militar en Oceanside.
But on November 25th, I was detained again at the military base on Oceanside.
Ahí viene lo peor, ahí voy a conocer lo que no conocía, no conozco antes, porque voy a hacer 3 meses en Otay Mesa.
And this is when the worst part came because I got to know a reality I didn't know before after spending 3 months in Otay Mesa Detention Center.
Ahora, como tengo las piernas que ha quebrado antes, no conozco esta parte con esta parte porque se vienen juntos, porque las dos se hincharon.
So because I had both of my legs broken before, both of my legs are swollen and I can't feel parts of my legs.
Con todos los problemas que está pasando adentro, yo pasé 3 meses, mira, todos los domingos, no solamente yo, los domingos quedamos en las ventanas escuchando los grupos, las organizaciones que están peleando para nosotros afuera.
So while I was locked up, every Sunday, not only myself, but everyone who was detained, we paid close attention because we could hear the voices of everybody protesting and fighting for us outside.
Por eso quiero decirle unas gracias al nombre de todos los que están afuera ahora y se quedaron muchos adentro. No hay buena comida, no hay. Los médicos te llamaron, tomamos la fila para ir y nos dijeron se canceló la consulta y es lo peor. Uno que está afuera puede decir, ten cuidado.
So there's people outside, but there's still a lot of people inside, and the conditions are terrible. The food is not good, and when we want to get medical attention, we wait in line for a long time, and then the doctors go away. So for those who are outside, we need to be careful and remember that there's still people inside.
Como yo sufro alta presión y colesterol, no puedo comer cualquier cosa, no puedo beber cualquier cosa. Entonces, la agua que viene en el tanque, yo no puedo tomarlo con 3 meses. Tengo que comprar agua afuera con las comisarias que tengo que seguir viendo todos los domingos para comprar agua para cada semana, porque yo no puedo tomar la agua que viene en las sanitarios.
So because I have high pressure and cholesterol, I can't eat any food, I can't drink any water. So I had to buy my own water every Sunday because I couldn't drink the water that was available in the tanks. I had to buy so I could drink water.
Como les digo antes, siempre quiero morir en frente de un libro. Con las experiencias que pasó adentro con 3 meses, hay mucho trabajo. Por eso, voy a regresar en frente de un libro y voy a pedir la ayuda de la comunidad. Gracias.
So, like I always said, I want to die learning in front of a book. So with all the experiences I had from being detained, I want to go back to study and I want to ask the support from the community for this.
Muchos detenidos, no hay tantos abogados para defendernos. Entonces, ocupamos más manos para luchar.
With so many detainees, there's not enough attorneys to support us, so we need more hands to fight together.
Más organizaciones, más abogados, más grupos para defendernos, porque hay una cosa que tienen que saber: las cosas pasan, las personas pasan y el país y San Diego van a quedar.
So we need more attorneys, more organizations, more groups. Keep fighting because people will get out of detention, but San Diego will remain here.
Adentro, pero no puedo decir todo. Entonces, quiero que saber, ustedes, no era fácil adentro, no es fácil. No es fácil para nadie, no hay diferencia, aunque eres Dios o Satán, no es cualquier persona, somos igual. Entonces, hay que tener cuidado y voy a hablar también sobre un poquito de mi historia.
So I can't say all the things I saw inside. I can just say that it's terrible for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a saint or Satan. Everybody's treated very bad. And I want to share my story.
Yo vengo de Haití, un país que siempre luchamos para salir adelante. La historia, pienso que es la historia, nos castigaron por la historia porque somos el primer país que dice no a la esclavitud, no al corón y lo pusimos afuera. Pienso que es todo. Es por eso que nosotros estamos castigando.
I want to share the history of Haiti. Haiti is a country that their people are always fighting to get ahead, but we have been punished because we were the first people who dared to say no to slavery, to say no to the colonizers, and this is why we have always continued to be punished.
Pero lo que sabemos nosotros es que ellos también tienen miedo para que nosotros se junten, porque adentro, en otra mesa, los oficiales no quieren que 4 haitianos o 3 haitianos se queden juntos.
And they also are scared when we get together, when we join forces, because even inside the detention center, the officers tried to separate Haitians. They didn't want to see 3 or 4 Haitians in the same area.
Porque ellos saben cuando nosotros estamos juntos, ya sabemos todo lo que tenemos que hacer. Entonces, lo mejor para ellos es evitar que nosotros quedemos juntos y siempre en una mesa no quieren que 4 o 3 haitianos, 2 o 1.
So they know that when we get together, we know what we have to do. So they always try to separate us. In one table, there could only be 1 or 2 Haitians, no more together.
Es la historia de mi país, es así somos. No hablamos mucho. No hacemos cosas malas porque ya estamos aquí o estamos afuera del país para buscar una vida mejor, para luchar con lo que es malo, pero no estamos afuera para hacer malo. La que me hace feliz es el día cuando vino un señor para decirme que tengo que firmar para que él vea si tengo récord criminales.
So my community, we're here to work, we're here to do good things. We're not here to do any crimes, to do anything bad. The happiest day was when somebody came to the detention center to check if I had a criminal record.
Le dije que sí, no hay problema, sin problema, lo vamos a hacer. Lo filmé, después de 3 días él vino y me dijo que no, tú no tienes nada que ver con criminales, estás clean.
So I said, yeah, of course, and after 3 days, I was finally able to be free.
Entonces, gracias para terminar, gracias a las organizaciones, como dijo antes, seguir haciendo lo que están haciendo. Voy a olvidar algo. Adentro de la detención, a las 3 en las noticias del mundo, estamos juntos, vimos las organizaciones en la calle luchando para nosotros y también mirando y veo esta señora Paulina y dijo adentro, oh, mira Paulina.
While we were in detention, they turned on the news in Telemundo, and we were all able to see all the organizations fighting, taking the streets, and then he saw me being interviewed, and he was like, that's my friend Paulina.
Hey guys, por favor, no para. Seguimos luchando por San Diego. Somos vecinos y vamos a luchar juntos. Gracias.
Please, let's keep fighting for San Diego. We're all neighbors and we're in this together. Thank you.
I'm gonna dance for you, okay?
The translator.
The family gonna dance for you.
Almost good afternoon, everybody. We've got song, we've got dance. What a beautiful day in America's finest city to come out and fight authoritarianism. Former President Hubert H. Humphrey once said, "The impersonal hand of the government can never replace the helping hand of a neighbor." Indeed, these days, it's not an impersonal hand from the government, it's a downright malicious fist. But neighbors, acting as neighbors, to neighbors, has never been more important. Why? Because we know arrests of immigrants in our city are up 1,500%, 1,500%. We know that armed, masked goons are taking people off of our streets, including 250 children, 250 kids. And we, as San Diegans, know that they started with us at Bona Forqueta, and they're continuing here by building and filling detention facilities, for-profit detention facilities, beyond capacity.
Yes. Right. Yes.
So we need to be here as neighbors to help our neighbors through this situation. We as the ACLU are here to be good neighbors. Knowing that too many of our friends and family members are detained in these for-profit detention facilities like Otay Mesa, and knowing, as previous speakers have pointed out, that there aren't just enough attorneys to get them out, by this time tomorrow, we will have trained at least 50 new lawyers to file habeas petitions to get people out of custody for free. That's our local bar neighbors, the local legal community. More than 50 lawyers coming together to say, I want to work for free to help. And at the ACLU locally here, we just rolled out a hotline for both Imperial and San Diego counties and an associated form to track and document federal law enforcement abuses of people in our community. That's First Amendment violations of our friends and reporters and observers, and Fourth Amendment violations of people who are taken off our streets. And why are we doing that? It's twofold. It's to get the information so that when it's time to sue them, we're ready to go. And secondly, to take these stories and tell them in spaces like this, and to let the federal authorities that are coming to our communities know that we're watching them back. And to be good neighbors, the ACLU of San Diego and Imperial counties is coming out this year also with expungement programs to help anybody that needs to clean up their record, and freedom of information and public records programs to help people look up shady shit that's going on in their governments and do something about it. But we're trying to be good neighbors, not just locally, but all throughout California. And while Justice Kavanaugh has a weird notion with his Kavanaugh stops that racial profiling is okay, we disagree. And on the 22nd of next month, we're going back to the Ninth Circuit to say no to racial profiling. And the ACLU affiliates have joined up and down the coast to challenge the terrible conditions that our friends face in detention at California City and other places. And our friends up the coast and down the coast are challenging the use of automated license plate reader cameras and the flock contracts for the billionaires that go with them. And if you value privacy, like the California Constitution guarantees us, stay tuned, because we're taking them to court too. And nationally, the ACLU is looking out to help our neighbors. There have been more than 150 actions filed, not in the Supreme Court, but at local courts throughout the country. Let's up that to at least 151, because we filed one last week. And we are having an 85% success rate. So while the Supreme Court can do what it's doing, judges in these buildings throughout the country are recognizing that the rule of law is not dependent on someone who pretends to be king. And very importantly, next week, my friend and personal idol, former federal public defender, and our ACLU National Legal Director, Cecilia Wong, is arguing before the United States Supreme Court for our guarantee in the Constitution, black letter law of birthright citizenship. And let's be clear on this. Somehow, the government wants to take a tortured approach where they say that if people have a child when they're in the United States, but those parents aren't here lawfully, then they're just not subject to the jurisdiction of U.S. laws. Tell that to the people locked up in that building that don't have papers. Tell that to the people at Otay Mesa who are locked up and don't have papers. If the government doesn't have jurisdiction, let them out. But until then, tune in next week and hear why we're fighting for birthright citizenship and why there is not going to be, we will not permit a permanent second class of students in this country, people in this country, based solely on who their parents were. If you're born here, you're a citizen, you're a neighbor, you're a family. So on this beautiful warm day where we have music and song, our baseball team is doing something up the street, I'm told. Let's take this opportunity to come together as neighbors, to find your voice, find your people, because it's not just the ACLU. It's ACE, it's voices, it's our detained immigrant friends who get out and come and dance for us even after their legs were broken. It's our union friends representing people. It's detention resistance friends observing things at courthouses. It's El Unión del Barrio representing people. It's all of our friends that I can't even think of right now with the sun in my face and a mic in my mouth. But it's all of our neighbors coming together, support each other, raise your fist together, and on these beautiful days in our finest city, fight authoritarianism. Thank you.
Give it up for Fred! Want to introduce yourself? I'm up here with Brooklyn. Everybody give it up for Brooklyn. An ACE member right here from National City. Brooklyn's going to be introducing the next speaker.
Naylenie Castillo, Member Service Specialist, voices our city choir.
And give it up for young people like Brooklyn who are out here fighting from a very young age.
Hello, everybody. So to begin, I will be delivering my remarks both in English and Spanish. So I'm going to begin with English first, all right? So first, I want everybody to think about somebody you know. This could be a neighbor, it could be a friend, it could be a coworker, but someone you actually know. Not a statistic, not a headline, but someone you know. And now, I want you to imagine that person has fear, and not the kind of fear you feel after a bad dream, the kind of fear that shakes you and changes the way you move through life, the kind of fear that you're scared to open the door, you're scared to go to work, you're scared to exist. This is not hypothetical. This is happening right now in our streets in San Diego to our neighbors. And when I see it, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see the fear in people's eyes. And that is the reason why I'm here to speak out today. Well, my name is Naylenie, and I am a member service specialist from Voices of Our City Choir. Since 2017, we have helped San Diegans impacted by homelessness find belonging, stability, and resilience through the power of music and community. Today, I am here to speak not just about our unhoused neighbors, but also about our community as a whole and how all of us have been shaken by ICE and their tactics. Part of my work has been walking alongside our neighbors, helping them navigate the immigration system. And the part of the work that I do is it's not a policy, it's actually people. So 2 ways that I have supported our neighbors. First, when legal questions come up, because they always come up, I make sure to direct them to the correct, trusted legal services. Someone who will actually sit with them and explain their rights and the resources that are available to them. Because a referral, it is not just a number. It is actually somebody walking with you and telling you who is a safe person, what are your rights, and taking the time to see a person as a person. And second, I show up, and I show up consistently. I show up as a person that not only is here as a support, but as a person that is gonna help you navigate and guide you to find the correct person, the correct referral, the correct advocate, the correct person to make sure that not only you are going through the system, but you're coming out of it with your dignity intact. And I also want to be honest with you guys, because I think that you guys deserve honesty and not just a performance. Today, people are benefiting from our neighbors staying silent, and we are not here to stand for it no more. We are not here to ask for permission if we can speak out. We are not here to ask anybody, hey, can I speak up for my neighbors? Can I defend my people? No, we are not here for that. We are gonna walk the streets and we're gonna speak out for our neighbors. And this is how change happens. Not from the top down, but from being right here, right now, all of us together as neighbors. Now, I want you guys to remember that every time someone speaks up, whether that's at a city council, at a dinner table, or just a quiet conversation with a neighbor, they are doing something that matters. They are saying, I exist, my neighbors matter, my community matters, and I will not be erased. So, everybody, please remember, this is not a small thing. It is everything. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here, supporting us, and keep on fighting. Thank you. Now, for the Spanish portion, buenos días a todos. Muchas gracias por estar aquí el día de hoy. Estoy muy feliz de poder presentarme con ustedes. Para comenzar, quiero que comiencen pensando en alguien que ustedes conocen. Y no solamente en alguien que sea una estadística, un número o un nombre en una noticia. Que sea alguien que realmente conocen. Y ahora quiero que piensen en que esa persona tiene miedo. Tiene miedo de salir. Tiene miedo de abrir la puerta. Tiene miedo de ir al trabajo. Tiene miedo de existir. Esto no es algo hipotético, esto es algo que está sucediendo el día de hoy.
aquí en San Diego, nuestros vecinos están siendo afectados cada día. Y cuando yo veo a mis alrededores y veo los ojos de alguien en que tiene miedo, ese miedo a mí me rompe el corazón. Y por esa razón es porque yo estoy aquí hoy hablando por todos nuestros vecinos y por esas personas que no pueden hablar. Mi nombre es Naylenie, soy parte de Voices of Our City Choir y soy especialista de miembros. Desde el 2017 hemos podido ayudar a nuestros miembros y vecinos que tienen problemas de vivienda. Los conectamos con la música y la comunidad. Hoy estoy aquí no solo para hablar sobre nuestros vecinos que están en la calle, pero también estoy aquí para hablar para todos como una comunidad. Parte de mi trabajo ha sido caminar junto a nuestros miembros, navegar el sistema de migración. Y yo no estoy hablando de solo una póliza, conectarlos con ayuda legal, porque siempre hay preguntas legales. Y cuando yo hablo de conectar a personas a ayuda legal, no solo hablo de dar una referencia y dar un número. Hablo de verdad conectarlos con una persona de confianza que les podrá ayudar a encontrar los recursos necesarios y a encontrar las personas correctas para que salgan del otro lado no solo bien, pero con su dignidad intacta. Y le segundo, me presento, y me presento constantemente. Me presento porque esa es la más importante parte, que las personas sepan que hay alguien a quien pueden ver y que les va a dar la información correcta para que estén ellos bien. También el día de hoy quiero ser honesta con ustedes, porque ustedes merecen honestidad más que solo una actuación. Hay sistemas que se están beneficiando de nuestro silencio y nosotros no podemos estar viviendo con este silencio. Tenemos que salir y unirnos, porque el dolor que viene de ver a alguien siendo atacado, ese dolor no se tiene que quedar como dolor. Puede transformarse y puede ser algo en que nos impulse a salir a juntas, a salir a lugares como estos, a salir a hablar por nuestros vecinos. Porque así es como ocurre el cambio. El cambio no ocurre de arriba para abajo, ocurre aquí en este momento, aquí con todos unidos, todos juntos, aquí va a ocurrir. Así es que los quiero dejar con esto. Cada vez que una persona habla, ya sea en una reunión de un consejo, en una mesa familiar o simplemente en una conversación con un vecino, está haciendo algo. Porque está diciendo, yo existo, yo estoy aquí, mis vecinos existen, mi comunidad existe y no nos vamos a ir, no nos vamos a borrar. Y acuérdense, eso no es poca cosa, es todo. Así que muchísimas gracias a todos por tenerme aquí el día de hoy. Me llamo Naylenie, soy parte de Voices y hay que seguir luchando.
Everybody give it up for Naylenie. And give it up one more time for the Voices of Our City Choir. I have a question for y'all before we close today. Are you guys tired of a system that profits off of terrorizing our community? Are you guys tired of having a government that not only terrorizes immigrant communities while we're here, right? But is responsible through their wars, through their unequal trade agreements, for forcing us to migrate to begin with. Many migrants don't want to leave their home countries. They're forced to come here. And they're forced by the very government that then attacks them on the street or kills them in cold blood right back here in the belly of the beast. And because of that, we're participating this year on May 1st in what we're all hoping all around the world will be the biggest day of protests in history. Raise your hand if you've heard of a day called International Workers' Day. International Workers' Day began in the 1890s when workers, immigrant workers all over the country, here in the United States, but especially in Chicago, were organizing for the 8-hour workday. Because believe it or not, they used to just force us to work all day with no overtime, nothing, no protection, until workers organized and got together and fought for the 8-hour workday, and they won that protection for us right now. A protection that many immigrant workers, unfortunately, don't get to enjoy right now. And since the 1890s, every single year on May 1st, workers come together and they take to the streets and they continue the struggle, not just for one issue, not just for one group of people, but for all workers, all of the working class, all around the world, to rise up and fight against an international system that oppresses us so that a handful of people can get very obscenely wealthy. Shame. And on years like this, where not only the United States is experiencing an increase in fascist, authoritarian violence, but the whole world is suffering at the hands of it too. This year can be the year where on May 1st you turn on the news and you see major protests in every city around the entire globe. One more question. Do you guys think that's what the world needs right now? For people not just to rise up on Thursday mornings, for people not just to show up on Sunday, but for workers all around the world to say, we're not cooperating with this oppressive system anymore. So that's why on May 1st, we are asking you all and everyone to pledge to not working, not going to school, and not shopping, so that we can put this whole economy at a standstill. Because we have the power to do that. We're the ones who make these billionaires rich. We're the ones who pay the rent to all of these greedy corporate landlords. We are the ones who make this world run. And we're taking our power back on May 1st. So believe it or not, the revolution comes with a QR code. And we have a QR code right here, and we're asking all of you to sign the pledge to not go to work, not go to school, and not shop on May 1st. This protest today was a part of ACE's Week of Action. We've been training up all week, organizing, saying if we're not going to turn people out to May Day, then who's going to turn people out to May Day? So I have a chant. It's not a common one, but it's my new favorite. When I say if not me, you say then who? If not me, then who? If not me, then who? If not us, then who? If not us, then who? If not me, then who? If not us, then who? And that's why it's every single one of our responsibility to not just show up today, but show up every Thursday and show up in the thousands this Saturday for No Kings and in the hundreds of thousands on May 1st. Don't just mobilize, organize. Join ACE, join an organization, and sign the pledge for a general strike this May 1st. Thank you so much, everyone. Give it up for our youth. Give it up for our youth trying to come onto the stage because she's already so hungry to fight back. And give it up to yourselves. What's stronger than a fascist? The power of the fascist. What's stronger than a fascist? The power of the fascist. What's stronger than a fascist? The power of the fascist. What's stronger than a fascist? The power of the fascist. If not me, then who? If not us, then who?
take a picture behind the banner that says Juntos Somos Santuario. Or we're going to bring it this way.
So ACE members, we're all going to go to lunch after this, so it's very important that you come take this picture so you can put in your 2 cents about where you want to go to lunch. And then we have that extra action going on at 2 p.m., very secret action. And if you want to come and learn about that action at 2 p.m., come over to the banner and take a picture with us.
All right, everyone who wants to be in the picture, stand behind the banner. Por favor, todos los que quieran estar en la foto, vamos a estar atrás del banner.
funding from Palantir and refuses to cut ties. We sent her a letter along with all the other congresspeople in California who accept money from Palantir. We sent a letter politely requesting that they give that money to an immigrant rights organization and make a commitment to not receive funding from Palantir any longer. And Sarah Jacobs has declined. So we're going to be joining 60 nurses at her office today.